That's where he calls like debate comp.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
this server's fancy. I gotta fill the requirements.
I know, right?
you find with the Tamaki like judging this debate, or is it a debate?
Oh, you wanna? Okay, you wanna debate right now? Okay, here, shit. Wait, let me get my, let me get my shit real quick.
This nigga had notes.
Nah, I can have some
He
notes for you
always
right
he always has notes for everything.
here. Wait, let me. Ah, fuck. What's that? Where's that one? Those one calcs I got. Wait, actually, wait. Adam, from when we last debated, it's still all in the server, right? All the shit's
Uh,
still
what do you mean
up
all the
by
moves on shit? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's no
fuck.
like calcs necessary, right? I mean, you wanted to
No,
talk
I'm
about like
saying
why, yeah.
I have
You wanted to
scans.
talk, yeah. I'm just saying like you wanted to talk about why Jonathan scales to like part 3D, right?
Oh, well, I just in general think
Hmm.
moves wins as well.
I mean, that's
Wait against part three Do or like part one?
No, fuck no. What the fuck? No, I'm talking about like Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's okay.
I guess that's fine. I really don't care about that, to be honest.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Oh well, shit. That was the only thing I cared about. I mean, I guess we can discuss. I mean, I'm down to discuss, or if you want to call a
Well, I
debate
mean,
on.
you wanted to like debate earlier, though, like besides this whole thing about like Yuta versus Yuji. You had Yuji.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you want to still run that?
Yeah, we can run them right now.
Oh, sure. I mean, sure. Adam, you want to stay for this?
Mm.
Hmm.
Do you
Oh yeah,
know?
I can
Are
see
you
her.
worried that like Yuji's just weaker than Yuta?
Wait, what'd you say?
Yuji's just weaker than Yuta.
I don't agree with that. Real quick,
It's
Tamaki,
just
you
stated.
have a No, it's not. Tamaki, you have a fire profile picture that comes from Fire Star Bomb's fucking what's a link video. I used to listen to the music all the time. I just want to point that out.
Right.
Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah. So back to us saying, he's just stated to be stronger. Like in every single like instance we see these two characters combined.
Okay.
Um,
So wait, real quick. You were talking about we're be using the current versions of them, their most peak potential, right?
I mean, what do you mean by peak potential? I'm talking about like current. Like, but
Exactly, their peak. I'm talking about their peak, right?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then it's okay. Please show me a statement where it says,
Wait,
uh,
so if this is gonna be peak, then this is gonna be like what's that art called again? Crafty.
the
Forgot the
calling
name of
games.
it.
Calling games.
No,
Wait, what
no, it's like a specific colony that Yuta was in.
second colony? I'm pretty sure
Oh
Sendai
yeah,
colony.
yeah. So this is gonna be Sendai Colony Yuta versus like recent Yuji we've seen versus Sukuna, right? Because that's like their current.
I mean,
Anyway,
Yuta just got stronger from like the Sendai colony.
okay. Real quick. All right, let's do this. Okay, so, why do you? So you're saying he's stronger based on what?
Based on Kenjaku's statement, and like he's just natively stated to be stronger.
Okay, can you show this stuff, please?
Um, yeah, that's fine. Look in
Where
scans.
you posting the scans, by the way?
There's a scans channel.
I cannot see it. Where?
It's under main. I'll just ping you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Anyways, so
oh, it's
Kenjaku essentially says that what's called if Gojo loses, the strongest niggas will like pull up, and the strongest niggas that he's talking about is Maki, Yuta, and Akari.
no, nice. Sorry.
Right. So it's essentially just saying that like it's just flat out like Yuji is not considered like the top three.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're saying because in this panel, they're talking when Kenjaku's talking about what's it called when Kenjaku's talking about if by some chance Gojo loses and it's only left to like he doesn't even he says the rest of Jujutsu High's main fighting force, right?
Right.
And you're saying just because it shows these three, that automatically means that he's gonna be weaker than Yuta.
Yeah. If he's saying like the last resort are these three in case Gojo loses, then clearly these three are stronger than Yuji. It's English, nigga.
Okay, well, for one, that's already not true, as we do see a very weakened and fatigued what's it called Yuji is able to fight relative to Maki, and also again he doesn't specifically call out any of these people at all. He's just talking about from his own knowledge of these people, and
Are you
again,
talking about the
no, wait,
Mach?
I'm not done. I'm
Well,
not
I'm
done.
just. Well,
There's
you
also
made
I'm
a
not.
point. I'm just gonna ask
Let
you
me
about
finish.
that point.
Let me finish. There's also no proof. There's also no proof to Kenjaku even knowing, like, what's it
Okay.
called? That's Yuji's fight or skirmish with Sukuna. There's no proof to that at all.
Okay.
So
Well,
like,
there's
why
two
does
things. Wait,
so?
chill, because you made 2 points, right? Let me just address both of them, right? So the first point about them being like relative and Maki. First of all, right, Sukuna was like flat out just stating that he was holding back against the
Oh, I'm
Maki.
not
He
saying.
like
Hey, wait. I'm
wait,
not saying he's.
well,
I never claimed that he was equal
you
to.
said relative,
Yeah,
right?
like crafty.
No,
But
no.
how
I
about
said relative to
Crafty
Maki.
just let
Don't
him.
keep
right?
No, no,
I
Okay,
said
crafty. Let him speak,
right.
crafty.
But well, okay, so back to the saying, right? You said like what's called there being relative.
to
Sukuna was
Maki.
essentially just like Sukuna was essentially just holding back like flat out against what's his name, Yuji, while he was telling both himself and I forgot what she's called, he, she, like the dick rider to
Maki.
Sukuna,
You're talking
to
about
just like it was best for him to like what's called hold back against Yuji and focus all on Maki because he sees Maki as a bigger threat. The
Oh, I
second thing
never.
that
Wait,
you
wait,
brought
wait.
up,
Relative. Wait, wait.
okay, but
I never said
I'm getting to it.
equal. Are you?
I'm
No,
getting
wait,
to
wait.
it.
You're saying
Yeah, I
you're
hear what you're
misconstruing
saying.
my point.
I hear
Relative
what you're
doesn't
saying.
mean.
I hear what you're
No, wait.
saying.
Let me. Like,
Crafty.
Bro, chill,
Crafty.
right?
No, wait. I
The
never
second,
claimed that
okay,
Yuji was
I'm
equal.
understanding what you're saying, nigga. Calm the fuck
Okay.
down.
Then
The
why are you
fuck?
attacking that? That was an
Because
irrelevant point to
I
attack.
don't think that they're relative. I don't think they're relative.
Oh, there's most definitely. Okay, actually, I'll let you finish. And I'll explain
Okay,
that.
anyways, and the reason why they're not relative is because what's it called if some way they were relative, Kenjaku would have brought them up. And it makes sense for Kenjaku to be aware of situations like these because his entire objective is to stop these niggas. He's actively in a war with these niggas and he's been like monitoring them essentially throughout the entire colony. He literally has monitors everywhere, like a fucking TV in front of him where he's like watching fights and shit, you know? The second point that you brought up was wait, what was the second point again? I forgot. I'm not gonna like you kept like interrupting and like what was your
That
second
was
point?
that was. I'm pretty sure you tackled both my points. I only made 2 points.
Wait, can you just
Uh,
repeat the second one? Like,
well, that he was. I said he's relative to Maki, and I said what was the other thing? I said he's relative. Fuck. Wait, Adam. What did I say?
Not gonna lie, I forgot to.
right. Anyways, I guess. Anyways, right. There's
Okay.
also the fact that like Yuta is just like flat out stated to be like 15 finger level, right? Which is essentially is like
Whoa, chill
beyond.
the fuck down. That's never stated, man. Show me right now where that's stated. Right
Uh,
now. Show me right
well,
now.
yeah. Let me just extrapolate on my point and then I'll send the
No, I
proof.
want you to send the scan first. That is never
Well,
stated.
okay.
No, no, show.
Anyways,
You
right.
can't make a. Show me right now. I'm not
Okay.
accepting that. Show me before you continue. I want to see a
This
scan
nigga's
where it
weird.
states that.
Right. Calm down. All right. Anyways, right. Like flat out stated to just be on that level. And what's his name? While Maki is essentially comparable to Toji, who's like roughly 3 finger level. But yeah, I'll post that shit right now.
Did you just
Mm,
say that Toji's only 3 finger level? Oh my
yeah, it was
god.
stated by Megami.
Oh, oh my, you're using that argument? Oh my god. You're not. No. Oh my. This is. Okay, just post your scans. I'll let you post your scans.
Yeah,
Oh
let me
my
just
god.
chill. One sec.
Wait, so is there like a scans chat that I should be looking out for?
Yeah,
Adam, I'll ping you right now.
Alright.
Adam, why is your shit in like Japanese? I gotta fucking go cheap as shit. It's cool
give me
though.
like
After
give me like a minute so I can post it.
Now.
there, there you go.
Mm. I think it's like 2 more chapters ahead.
Oh my gosh, this is hidden in plain sight.
All right, I couldn't see it either.
Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough.
Mm.
Satoru Gojo loses. The rest of Jujutsu Saiya's main fighting force, including Okotsu, will be busy with Yuji 2 today. The only chance to defeat Sukuna would be immediately after he fought Gojo, which will leave me free to do as I please.
Um, right. So Yuji tells the Yuta that what's it called? Sukuna is like essentially just weaker than Yuta. He says that what's called if I ever like go berserk and like switch up with Sukuna, that you should be able to kill him.
Okay.
Right.
So for okay, wait, real quick. All right, you done with your points? Let me. All right, so I'm gonna just attack all your points real quick. And also, you don't even need to post a scan about the Megami three finger thing. I already know what you're talking about. All right. So for one, it was only shown that Kenjaku had these TV screens after the fact of all those fights, and it wasn't even shown what he was watching. We know he was supervising some stuff, but we do know most likely he would have never ever like saw any of the fights at all because he was too busy trying to, from what we know of what he was doing at the point of the story, trying to achieve Tengen. And unless you have something to prove, and without just speculation, headcanon, like your own headcanon, I would like you to prove that he actually would know of the events that happened with his skirmish with Sukuna. And again, when I said he's relative to Maki, I never said he was equal to Maki. Relativity does not equal does not. Oh, fuck, that's a tongue twister.
No, 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 it's fine. It's
Relativity.
fine. You don't have
Wait,
to
I'm not
define
done.
it.
I'm not done, bro.
No, I
I'm
know
not,
what it means. It's fine.
relativity does not equal to equal like completely equal. We know they're
Okay.
relative as they're fighting side by side. Even Maki already, who was already starting to fight out with Sukuna and whatever, she even asked, "Hey, do you mind?" Mind you, the speed and strength she was going at was enough to even where Sukuna was able to compliment her at the start. It even got to the point where she said, "Hey, Yuji, can you keep up with me if I go faster?" He's like, "Yeah, I can do it." It was shown. So there's
Right.
relativity between the two, and also this statement. This statement is just essentially proven wrong that he would not be able to like fight a 15 finger Sukuna as
Wait,
one.
chill, chill,
Yes,
chill.
wait, I'm not
Because you
done. I'm
made
not. I'm
yeah, but you
explaining. I'm
made
explaining
you're
to you.
shotgunning. You made 2 points. Let me
No,
just address
okay.
the
You
first one.
said many point. You attacked many points. So
No,
I'm
I made
attacking.
one. Yes, I attacked your points and then I
Okay, then
responded with
let me
one.
attack
That's not.
your points.
Wait,
All right.
chill,
Wait.
chill. Wait,
I'm
crafty,
attack.
crafty.
You
Wait,
attacked all my.
crafty, crafty. Okay,
Okay,
chill.
let me
Listen,
finish,
listen.
bro. You attacked
No,
my.
this
You
is
attacked.
Spurgy shit. No, this is Spurgy shit. And it's annoying. All right, just calm down. You made
I'm
one
not. I'm
point.
trying.
You made one
Okay.
point too many.
So
Let me respond,
You two
and
why?
then
chill.
we
Why?
can address it.
Okay, then why are you allowed? Why are you allowed
I
to
never
attack
made
many?
more than one point. I need you to calm
Okay,
down. I'm
but
just
then
saying
you
I'm gonna
attacked
respond
many
to your
of my
point.
points. You
Okay,
attacked many of
that's
my
what, because
points, and
that's
I'm
how our
attacking.
conversation. That's how our conversation
Crafty,
goes. I'm just
alright,
gonna
crafty,
respond to your
chill.
point. Crafty,
I
Crafty,
know.
chill,
chill.
calm
Chill,
down.
chill, chill.
Anyways,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not. Look, if
Back to the
this
same.
is
So the okay, but let me respond to the points that you
okay,
made.
fine. Go
It's a
ahead. Respond.
yeah. Anyways,
Go ahead.
it's a
Respond. Go ahead.
conversation that goes back and forward. Like chill. Anyways,
Okay, Bob.
so
All
it
right.
makes
Then
sense for Kenjaku to be aware of situations like these because he's in active war against these people. He has equipment that literally lets him see inside of the colony games themselves, like the arenas, right, the colonies, and he's got like active fucking like spies, like every single time, asserting that what's called just because it hasn't been shown that he's not what's called not seeing them doesn't necessarily mean that he's not aware of them. That's an
is there
argument
any?
from
Is there
ignorance.
anything that
Wait, chill. I'm
proves
not
he had?
done. I'm not done. I'm
I
not done.
already.
That's
No,
an
I'm.
argument.
This is a
Okay, but
conversation. I can.
chill, chill. Okay, but no,
I
you're
can.
cutting me off
Wait,
though.
I
I'm
can
not done. I'm
interject.
not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
Anyways, that's an argument from ignorance. What I'm telling you is, right, it is narratively implied that Kenjaku's always been around Yuji's situation until, like, what's called the Shibuya arc, where he says that, like, Yuji is useless to him, right? He does not consider Yuji as a threat because he's got active fucking, what's it called, spies circling around Sukuna, and obviously they're, like, feeding him information. He literally has the Sukuna Dickrat, I keep forgetting his name, like, Rami or some shit, right?
Rame. That.
Actively attending to Sukuna's needs. Why would Kenjaku, the man who orchestrated this entire thing, be left in the loop? Why wouldn't he be left in the loop
Bro,
on a thing that
I
he?
don't even
I'm
know
not
why
done.
you're on
And
this point. I know.
left in a loop, right, where he's orchestrating the entire war. It wouldn't make sense. All right, now
answering.
you can make. Okay, there you go. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
okay. Okay, so for one, I don't even know why you're bringing this point. Because I literally, I brought up the point for one. Okay, for one, what would it wouldn't matter to him in the loop to understand like him Sukuna having a skirmish with
Mm.
Yuji that literally has no value. Like he would not need to know that. It's not something he would need to be aware of. And again, I already negated that whole point as it was only shown he even had cameras to set up after, and he was only watching them after that entire confrontation. And again, he was busy with trying to attend and trying to attain Tengen. There was nothing, he would have no reason to even, like, even by your own words, consider Yuji a threat, let alone think he could even survive an encounter with Sukuna. And again, Urame is not Kenjaku's spy. That is literally Sukuna's attendant. Like, I don't know what spies you're saying. He doesn't have spies around Sukuna. Like, there's no spy from
Yes.
Sukuna.
Right.
Pretty
I feel like
crafty.
I feel like I've
If you
already like addressed this point. It's fine. We can leave it to the judge.
No,
Um,
I already. Okay, your
yeah, that's
point was
fine.
null.
That's
do
fine.
you
Then
guys
we can
think
leave it to the judge. We can move on. About the second scan that I posted, you can go ahead and make your argument about that now.
What about the? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the
So
Yuta
again,
statement.
you realize this isn't him, and also right after this, Yuta literally explains this. He see what he could do. It's never. It's not. He was just trying to say based off what Yuji saw, right?
Right.
He was like, okay, out of all of us here that he knows, you are probably the only one that could do that. And it's shown that he has no relativity to a, what's it called? It's shown he has no relativity to a 15 finger Sukuna as he, as Yuta, you can argue who is stronger between him or Ryu, but either way, they are extremely equal or relative. And literally, a Sukuna, not even trying, one shots essentially Ryu. There's nothing that proves that's literally the opposite of relativity. That implies if Sukuna encountered, if a 15 finger Sukuna encountered a Yuta, he would essentially one shot him. Like that's I don't know how in the, I don't know how you
Are you
think
done?
that. Yeah, there's nothing there
All right.
that proves that.
So back to the saying, right? So the statement itself doesn't get really contradicted, right? First of all, we can make the deduction that what's it called? Yuji makes the deduction that Yuta is on par with Sukuna or someone on the level where he's able to fight him on equal like footing, right? Because Yuji has seen everything that you what's his name Sukuna has ever done, and the one exchange that he's ever had with Yuta, he asserts that yo, you're on the same level, right? You brought up the Ryu situation, but that doesn't really contradict this situation because if you fail to understand, right, characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, they get stronger after every single fight, right? So either we make the assertion, right, that the Yuta that he's talking about is the one, the what's his name, the Sukuna he's talking about is the 15 figure in Shibuya, which Yuta can definitely beat, right? Second, the point that you made with like Ryu, that doesn't really get contradicted because what's it called? Sukuna just gets stronger. When he changed to Megumi's body, he asserts that what's it called it is more suitable for him against sorcerers, and plus he gets stronger because it's been a fight already. They get stronger over time. Um, Pretty sure it's also stated that like Sukuna gets stronger by the day or some shit.
Okay.
There's like another point that you made about like, well, like Ryu's on par with like Yuta, so why the fuck is like why does Sukuna one shot him? It's kind of like circular reasonings as well. And, like the first argument you made is an argument
Okay.
from ignorance. You made the
I'm
assertion that well, what's called he hasn't seen like what Sukuna can do, so it gets contradicted. And I already told you that like actually that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything to bring up besides that as well. Yeah, you can go
okay.
ahead.
All right. So wait, your argument for why Yuji would be right in his thinking why Yuta would what's it called be his level is because like, I'm sorry, I was someone was talking about I couldn't hear you.
Oh,
Can you just can you say
I said that he saw everything that what's his name Sukuna has done, and he compares Yuta to him and says that he's on the same level.
okay, so from all we know, he saw the aftermath of his domain. That's what we
Right.
know he saw. That's
No,
like there.
when Sukuna does something, Yuji can see it. He states it.
Can you present that? And also,
Mm.
while you're getting that scan, right? So you're making the argument because you're saying that every time inside a fight in Jujutsu Kaisen, after they have that fight, they just get stronger.
Look in scans
That
right now.
I'm in scans right now.
Yeah, so he
Uh,
says he was able to probably take him over my body Shibuya because I was eating 10 fingers at once. I have ingested 15 fingers so far. even if I who joined? All right, even if I ate all the remaining five in one go, I doubt he'd be able to take control. And then he shows like 50 other instances where he's able to witness what's happening. He's given like flashbacks. But you saying that what's called he sees the aftermath doesn't
No,
really
he's not
contradict.
doing that.
I'm not done.
You're
I'm not done.
misunderstanding. Wait, you are misunderstanding this
Okay,
context. All
okay,
that's
okay. I'm not done. Even if you're saying that what's called he's using the aftermath itself doesn't really contradict the point. He's simply accumulating everything that Sukuna has ever done, and he says that Yoda's on the same point. All right, I'm gonna be quiet now, and you can speak.
okay. Wait, you okay, real quick. I'm just gonna type this new point real quick. Forget it.
It's not
You're
a new
saying
point.
I'm just talking about the scans. What else do you think I'm talking about? All right. So you're trying to assert because there's nothing here that states he can see what Sukuna does, right? But you're trying to assert because we see like one in the first scan, the first new scan you posted. This is Sukuna talking about when he was eaten, like when he was eating the fingers. There's nothing that suggests like Yuji wasn't even conscious at this time. He was knocked out. That was just like the artistic representation to throw back what it's talking about by eating the fingers. And the scan below, like Yuji was in control at this time when he passed out. So I don't even know what this is supposed to mean. There's no evidence that supports that. There's no evidence that supports that Yuji like understands what's going on while he's being whatever subcluded or I don't know. Like he's being subconscious inside Sukuna. In fact, Sukuna has to show him what he did. And again, you're trying. If the argument is what's it called? The argument is based on what he's seen, which again, he's only seen the. He thinks that that Yuji could maybe contend with that Sukuna. Seeing the aftermath of something isn't the same thing as seeing the person in real fighting. And again, all the times we've seen that aftermath was Sukuna essentially not even trying at all. Like hasn't no one till this point currently in the series has seen Sukuna even try at all. And also, shit, I might have forgot the past arguments. You said, oh yeah, I remember now. You're trying to say because every in Jujutsu Kaisen after every fight, someone gets stronger.
Yeah,
like that is such like what do you? So you're just trying to assert that after his fight, which is not even stated or implied that Yuta got stronger. You're just trying to assert that other characters, which I'm assuming you'd be referring to Yuji, which he doesn't always get stronger after every fight. But I'm assuming you mean you.
It's just that it's stated that sorcerers get stronger after every fight.
Can you show that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. And like,
so like Toto states what's called to get stronger. Sorcerers get into a fight like win or loss regardless to get stronger. That's like the result.
Wait, let me just.
Yeah. Anyways,
wait, let me read this shit real quick.
All right. I feel like Tamaki, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, Tamaki.
Kinda. What?
You feel like he addressed any point yet?
Huh?
I mean, you think he beat any point yet?
I don't know.
Bro, your points are so fallacious.
I'm recording, bro. I was downstairs, bro.
Okay, wait. Can I turn off my recording then?
I mean, I've been recording ever since I got here, so if you can, yeah, if you want to. It's up to you.
All right,
I didn't know you.
Yeah.
Because like I recorded, but I had to go do something, so I just been tuning in.
No, I don't think he's beating. I don't think he's like.
Let me check how long it is,
bro. You're okay. So all right. So I'm pretty sure I remember when this was stated, right? Was this stated during the what's it called, Shibuya arc, or was this stated during like? Yeah.
No, this was stated around like the Culling games, and then like everybody who's like listening to what he says just calls him a reliable source.
Wait, the Culling games?
No shit. I mean the festival shit, you know.
Oh, the
Kyoto sister event.
Yeah.
All right. So again, you're trying to. All right. Let's say they get stronger after you battle, whatever, right? That's still by a what's it called? Unquantifiable amount to assert that someone. Wait, no, it's not. You're trying to assert with no proof because there's as we have it, right? Again, you're trying to argue because he got stronger, most likely than his fight against Ryu, right?
Right.
That he all of a sudden is going to be on this 15 finger Sukuna level which has no proof of that. Which again, I'll just restate my
Wait,
points.
repeat what
For
you said.
one, wait, let me restate. I'm trying to restate something. All right,
No, repeat what you
Like,
said. I didn't hear what you said.
you did okay.
Yeah.
What I was saying, you're saying like, wait, let me just restate the whole shit, right? You're trying to say that because wait, fuck, bro, I'm so tired.
Because he got stronger. Continue.
No, I'm saying just because he got unquantifiably stronger, right? He's instantly gonna be on this 15 finger Sukuna level, which has no proof. As I'm gonna restate my points. The only Yuji's point against why he thinks he can deal with him, even we just go based off what he knows. He only knows the aftermath, and there's nothing to support. He actually knows what Sukuna is done, and we see that with Sukuna, right? He's able, even if you okay, let's argue like it's unquantifiable amp stronger, right? But let's say he got so that Yuta, who was very equal to Ryu, got unquantifiably stronger. Like I could simply argue it's a 0.1 times amp or some stupid shit like that, right?
That's fine.
And we see that same Sukuna can effortlessly one shot Ryu. There's nothing to support that there's nothing to support that Yuta is stronger than or even equal can even compare to a 15 finger Sukuna. The whole
Right.
point is this. And
So,
also wait, there's also other points to me I want to like retackle. So we're also off topic with the other points. Like I'm forgetting most of the shit, but
I don't feel like backtracking. Let me just respond to this. And we can
backtrack, and
move on.
you didn't let me attack those points. I'm not backtracking. I'm trying to attack those points. But no, whatever. Just finish this point off.
All right. Anyways, right. You kind of conceded, like asserting that what's called he gets unquantifiably stronger. It doesn't mean that he doesn't get stronger, right? The quantifiable state could just be the fact that he's on, like now he's on top of people that is essentially.
There
like,
is nothing that
I'm
proves
not
that
done.
you're.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay, fine, but you're making a.
All right. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep you muted until like I'm done responding because you keep like interrupting and it's kind of annoying. All right. We're not getting anywhere. You just contradict. You're just compromising dialectics, right? Anyways, so back to the sin. You assert that he gets unquantifiably amount of time stronger. It could be like a 0.1%. It really doesn't matter as long as he does get strong. Did he leave? Why did he leave?
I mean, you're kind of. I mean, that's kind of spurgy. I'm not gonna hold you, but like it's whatever. I'm a
Bro,
judge.
he's
I'm not
like
a moderator.
constantly like he's constantly like cutting off. Like it's just annoying. We're not getting anywhere.
I was looking through his YouTube channel. Yeah, I was trying to see if he said someone loses and someone beats up Goku, and I couldn't find anything, so I like ignored him.
Wait, what should have you stopped? Don't stop recording. I just want to ask his friend something. Yo, Lee, what do we even say? Like boxes?
Me?
All right, boxes, right, or squares, whatever you call yourself, right? What do you think about this whole situation, like this conversation itself?
I think it's kind of weird, low key. Because it is kind of weird that Crafty's like interrupting you when you're trying to speak.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like I was
Yo,
being
Forka.
respectful throughout this entire thing.
Forka,
No, because I have debated him before, and like he
Right.
does that all the time. Like he's kind of a big gaslighter, though.
Yeah,
Forka.
I'm not gonna lie. He didn't. I was gonna bring up the fact that like Ryu should stated to have like the strongest output as well. It's just consistent like that. They should be on that level.
You got
right.
me then.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I was just trying to say what I was
No, I
saying.
was gonna say
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
after this debate, cause I have my Saki K video. I'm gonna edit it, and after I'm gonna do
Bro,
my
I was
part.
literally gonna make a Psyche K video yesterday, bro.
I mean, the video I have is just me going over all his powers, like every power he does in the show. So it's like 12 minutes long. Then at the end, I go AP and speed real quick, just like planetary FTL, you know. So
Well,
then
like
after,
honestly, like we just saw your video, we just disagreed with it, and then like he just wanted to like speak to you about like the debate,
I mean,
and
that's
then
fine.
just kind of like happened.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, right? I already said like I don't really scale Demon Slayer like that. From my understanding, they're like not past like sound speed, right?
Yeah,
want me to end it?
yeah, that's fine.
Forka, want me to end
Yeah.
it?
I mean, I guess like